let's talk about wrong. How are these emails wrong? I mean, we get a ton of emails. We are a marketing / development company. So we get a lot of emails from companies in India, companies in Pakistan, companies in Latin America. Hey, outsource programming to us, for example. Huh? Very bad. Always have an unsubscribe button. But behind the copy, behind all of this, you need to have a structure. And that's why we're going to give you this checklist. But let's talk about another side of things, which are the requests we get. Again, we have clients who have tens of thousands of customers. It's internal, they are all opt-in, and those guys are not doing a great job at it. So the latest request that I got was, hey, our emails are not going to our clients. And then when we dig deep, we find out that their salespeople from their Gmail accounts or Google Suite accounts were sending tens of thousands of emails, and they were CCing everybody. So everybody that they were sending the emails saw each other, and they fell into the spam box. The spam folder and the domain was marked as blacklisted and marked as spam domain. This is another strategy. So you don't have to be sending cold email outreach. If you're doing any kind of email follow-up with e-commerce or B2B, you have to make sure that your team is also, your salespeople, your internal team, also is educated about how to send these emails. The last part of the puzzle is for you to be doing any kind of cold email outreach, you have to have a mailing list. You have to find people that are decision makers, and you have to research and have a list of people to email. Now, if you have only 100, 200, 300 people, and you can add that, let's say on a weekly basis, somebody's doing the research for you, you have a personal assistant or a virtual assistant, I would use a tool like Mailshake or Woodpecker because you're not sending mass emails. But if you want to hit, let's say, 60,000 real estate agents in the United States and you have a list, here are the steps. First of all, you have to have your infrastructure ready. Second, you have to absolutely validate those emails. If you don't validate the emails, I guarantee you 40% of them are gonna bounce. Within the first 500 emails that you send, you're gonna fall into the spam folder, okay? And then the next step is, if you're going to get tens of thousands of these lists, how can you get? So there are certain tools. BuildWith is a tool that you could use. We'll provide the link here on this post. You can use a tool like Hunter to get emails for any domain that you want. This is more of a manual process. If you want a more automated process, what we do is we actually have API integrations to some of these tools. You just give us the demographic and what kind of email lists you want. We can usually turn it around in 24 to 48 hours and give you a list of people, list of companies and decision makers. Decision maker is the key here. You have to make sure the email validates and you send to a decision maker. And on top of that, if you are going to do mass emails, again, I wouldn't use a system like Constant Contact or MailChimp. I would definitely leverage a system like Mailgun. We'll provide information about that as well. That's it. You'll see the infograph here. You'll see the resources here, and we'll talk to you next week.